Hi guys. Okay, so general reading. Let's see what comes out. This is going to be a counterpart reading. Okay, this is either your energy, your counterpart's energy, or both, like a mix of both, because you guys mirror each other so much. Okay, this is their energy. This is like slow change, divine timing, Knight of Pentacles. So somebody who's like slowly putting in the work. Okay. I've been seeing snowy owls as synchronicities and a lot of fives, 55, 555. It's just about to be 5 on the timer. And we have another 5 out here. So lots of 5s, 55 on the timer when I looked up. Lots of change, but the change is slow. It's gradual. There's no race. There's no rush. Okay, linear time is an illusion, and yeah, it's just, it's to help us focus, not just to take off stressing about how long everything's taking, and just focus on the present. Okay, because the past brings you stress and the future brings you stress. So let's just sit in a neutral position because the present, like going like even back to your own breath, just a breath, you know, is present. It's being present. It's not stressful. But when you worry about the future and when you worry about the past, it is. So this is also a message to be, that's what I've been getting anyway, a lot too. They've been telling me, like, stay present, that's how you stay in a grounded state. That helps with the overthinking as well. Come back to the present, 0 point energy. Okay. Oh my. 3 out here. We got healing. Yeah, I said, what did I say that made me think? I said something that made me think of their healing. Oh, it's like they're slow to do the work or something like that, I said. Yeah. And a number 16, okay? Or 61 could be relevant. Or a 7. I have 111 out here as well, which is like new beginnings, manifesting, stuff like that. Through healing. A lot of solar plexus here. Yellows. I'm seeing yellows. So that's gonna be like nausea, stomach aches, almost feel like you're detoxing kind of thing. Your body is naturally purging any toxins, clearing up any energy in that. Wow, you're coming out here. Clearing up any energy in that area helps with confidence, self-esteem. 33 on the timer, and now it's 333. You. Okay. Have any thinking about you? Oh wow, lots of 1s. Now we have it. Okay, just flipped up my head. Okay. It was just 311 on the timer. More 1s. 11 now I'm seeing out here. Okay, we have 11. And it landed on you. And didn't I say manifesting? Somebody's manifesting you. Got emotional on the bottom here with the water. Water might be significant. And we got the root chakra coming out. What else? What else? Okay. So somebody's focused on 3D matters. Okay. There's something like practical here I'm getting. The energy of it is giving me, could even be like legal work. I don't know. Like I said, this could be your energy, their energy, or both of you. Something to do with some kind of collaboration in the physical realm. Just one sec, sorry. Sorry about that. And then as I left it, I noticed it was 5:05 on the clock. Okay, what is this? What is this? Three of Pentacles stuff. Oh, okay, and that one. Okay, yeah, there's the overthinking. Somebody's hermiting and overthinking like a mother. I meant like, that's interesting. I said a mother. Maybe somebody's mother's overthinking. I don't know. Or somebody is a mother and they are overthinking. If you're a mother, you're overthinking. But somebody's definitely hermiting and overthinking. But also healing. Healing like karma from soulmate connections. Now soulmates, I don't mean just counterparts. Soulmates can mean karmic connections as well. Okay, they could be healing some karmic connections here. I'm getting this as like a group of people. 3 or more. Bunch of stuff just fell out. Wow. Okay. There's going to be some endings here. It feels like somebody's like preparing for that or something like that. Very divinely guided. Okay. This ending, something happening in the 3D, in the physical realm. Could be communication from a masculine energy or from your counterpart, male or female. It's just, it's not your energy. I feel this is somebody else's, and it's 3 of Cups energy, which can be communication. Sorry, just one sec. I needed a sip of my tea. Okay. A lot of crown chakra here. Somebody might have been getting headaches or are going to. There's a lot of like hermit work here, because we've had the hermit out here. And with the overthinking, there also could have been some soul searching in this, you know, maybe some praying. I don't know. Definitely some communication with the higher powers is being done here. It's interesting reading. Take what resonates, okay? Leave what doesn't. Check back with a future reading if it pops up in your algorithms, you know. Just take what resonates. Okay, whoa, okay. This all landed on you. And then I've got this other person and I have no action. Okay. Landed in reverse. This is the speedy card. And there's like no action from this person. Okay. So that, when I said there could be communication, it's like, no, could be, but no. It's giving me free will decisions here, that somebody's free willing not to take action. Okay, let's see. Wow. Okay, interesting. It's almost like this is how somebody sees you. You're very, like, you have healthy boundaries, you know, you're very strong. Inner strength as well, like, is just on point. You have a lot of confidence, okay? And you're healed. You've healed your ego. We're not always completely healed. It was just 9/11 on the timer. But you know what I mean? It's, you're operating out of your higher self. It's almost like, is somebody, now I could read that as that, or it could also read, because I just got another download, it could also be this person's gathering the strength, working on their self. Yeah, it is. This person's gathering the strength to heal this connection, or they're going through healing, which is healing their solar plexus, confidence, self-esteem, and fears, pushing past fears, releasing fears. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. But take the other message too, because what I say is channeled, right? So, but the stronger message here is this person is heal. I don't know, it landed on you because I feel like either you're like helping them to heal kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, lessons, karmic lessons. That's what they're healing. Something that affected their solar plexus, very much so as well. Could have been in their adolescence, in their childhood. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. That's alignment. So in other words, somebody's putting in healing work in order for this, it landed on you because it's in order for you guys to become aligned. Okay, on their, this is there on their end, it feels. You might have stuff you need to release or you need to heal on your end as well. It's not, the pressure isn't always on just the one counterpart, right? Both the counterparts are doing work here. Especially energetic work. Like the amount of work you guys are doing in the higher realms is to be discovered. But it's like also very intense, right? So, interesting. Yeah, they're working on opening up their heart. Their heart's being damaged from their past. I said it could lead down to, since this could be like inner child healing. We've got sacral energy here too. Could be healing their sacral energy, or could be reaching out to you in a tantric way, using their sacral energy. But like, see how it came out neutral position? So it's not quite open, their heart isn't quite open. If somebody's heart is not open, it means they cannot be authentic, they cannot speak their truth, they cannot be vulnerable. There's fears around love, like there's a lot when it comes to that. A lot. Like your heart chakra is your center, right? There's a lot that comes with having an unhealed heart chakra. It's not so it's not so that it's unhealed. I mean, yes, that we could use that word, but also the word unbalanced is preferred. It's an unbalanced heart chakra. Like it came out unbalanced, right? Didn't come up right. So they're working on that. Looks like this person is putting in the work. That's what it sure looks like. Yeah, look at more solar plexus. And what's this one? Something to do with the family. Something to do with maybe, I don't know, their family situation messes with their solar plexus, or some kind of like bad habit that's passed down ancestrally. Is that a word? Ancestrally is messing with their solar plexus. Something's messing with their solar plexus. Now this could be like an environmental thing where they're like, for example, drinking alcohol, that messes with your solar plexus. That has to be healed. It's part of the healing journey. And that's ancestral karma as well. Any addictions, stuff like that is ancestral karma. Okay. I don't know, it was a side note. I saw it with this family card. It just made me think of ancestral bad habits that are affecting this person's solar plexus because they have to break the pattern. And I used addiction as an example, but it could be. We've got intuition out here. This is, yeah, what I said about reaching out in the sacral, this is what this is. All of those is reaching out in the 5D in a sensual, tantric nature, okay? You can always block that energy, all right, if you don't want to receive it. But then why are you watching readings about your counterpart, right? If you're not like wanting to receive affection from your counterpart. So it's up to you. No, you can free will and use your free will. But don't do it out of like, I'm going to block this person's energy from me because they hurt me, and that you need to heal from that. If you think that way, just as a side note, like, because otherwise you would want this person, you'd want to feel their energy if this is your person, and make that announce that to the ethers, like, I only want to feel the sensual energy from my divine counterpart, nobody else. You know what I mean? Like, use those intentions. Okay, let's see. I gotta wrap it up because my kids, I can just tell it's time to wrap it up. My kid is getting louder. Yeah, more, again, a lot of sacral energy as well. This person has to release. Maybe you both do. I don't know, I wanted to say that. And solar plexus again. But it could have something to do with their work. This is the work card. Like their career. I just got fear energy coming through. Something to do with creation and work, like a creative career or something like that. I don't know. I kind of got a yes, like from the sun here. I kind of got a yes, because the sun can be like a yes card. I could be focused on that. Could be focused on starting either working on a business or starting a business where it's more what they're passionate about, or just working on some kind of creative project. That's what it's giving me, but it feels like work. Dreams out here. So I'm saying following your passions when I said about that work. And then the dreams cup is 9 of Cups. It's like dreamy energy, like your wishes, your fulfillments. And then change. So this person might want to change careers and focus more on something that's based around their own wishes, their own passion. I'm losing my throat chakra. They have to speak about this. Somebody's not talking about this. I don't know. Ancient wisdom, 7s. This can represent the Hierophant. Okay. This can represent channeled messages from the higher powers, from their guides, their ancestors, ascended masters, whoever's involved in their case, in their life, on their soul's journey, is telling them, like giving them downloads, maybe giving them channeled messages about how they need to focus more on their creative ideas or creative ventures or expression. Could be that. This could be both for both of you. I don't know. Could be just them. But it's always good to do that anyway. It's always good to, you follow your own path, what makes you happy, what lights you up inside. Be your own boss, using your spiritual gifts, using your talents or your skills, whatever you're really good at. And don't worry about whether or not it's going to be successful, as long as it keeps your inner child happy. As long as you love what you do and it doesn't feel like work. That's what you need to do. That's where the abundance comes in. Yeah, this is the abundance card. And look at abundance, and then I've got a kite, which is like a kid. And I said inner child. This could be about you figuring out something that either you love to do as a child. I'm going to wrap this up. Or that maybe you wanted to do when you were a child, but then life went a different direction, like that kind of thing. Look at 117's out here. Also overthinking again. This makes me think of overthinking, because again, like lots of channeled messages coming in, lots of contemplation going on, a lot of soul searching going on. I'm losing my voice again. Maybe they haven't done that, but they need to. They need to speak up to their guides, to their higher self. They need to communicate. Okay. More. connect on a deeper level with their unseen team. Because they'll also help them with this. Yeah, look, it's underneath the Hermit. They'll help them with this overthinking. And that comes with healing. So again, like if this is your person, whether this is you or your person, like don't rush this process. It's a process of finding out who you truly are. 222 in the timer, beautiful. Exactly. This is like self-love journey, shamanic journey. It's given me, it's beautiful. Yeah. And it's going to lead to success. It's going to lead to abundance. But right now you don't follow you're not to be following the power and the wealth. You're to be following your heart. And this person, somebody's heart needs healing. Otherwise it's hard to follow it. Right? All right. I hope this helps. Take what resonates. 255 on the timer. Watch for those 5s. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.